Hello everyone. Today I am going to be talking about cetology, the study of whales, dolphins, and porpoises. Now that's cetology with a CE and not an SEA, but it does involve the ocean. I have lived around the ocean my entire life, so it's not unusual for me to spot a pod of dolphins while visiting the beach. In this speech, I'm going to discuss where the subject comes from, what the subject encompasses, and the challenges that can occur when we study cetology. The first thing I would like to talk about is the history of cetology, or as some people may refer to it as, whale lore. Cetaceans were not always considered mammals. Over 2,000 years ago, Aristotle concluded that the group were mammals, but a naturalist named Pliny the Elder believed them to be fish. Most people believe this over the idea that a creature dwelling in the ocean could possibly be a mammal. In fact, it was not until a few decades later that paleontologist Georges Cuvier described them as mammals without hind legs. During the few decades before they were officially given mammal status, there were groups of zoologists debating back and forth for both sides of the argument. During the 16th through the 20th century, most of the data that we received on cetaceans were from whalers. This mostly consisted of their migration routes and their outer anatomy. In the mid-1970s, Michael Bigg and Graham Ellis discovered while examining photos they had taken of an orca that these creatures' fins are similar to the human fingerprint. Each one is unique and none exactly like the other. There is much involved in cetology. This is a branch of zoology that may only include whales, dolphins, and porpoises, but it covers over 80 species of said animals. A few examples of these mammals are killer whale, blue whales, and narwhals. Cetologists study these creatures both inside and out. One of the things they study is morphology. This includes shape, structure, color, pattern, and size of an organism. Another thing they study is the behavior of the animal to answer questions like, why do they travel in pods, and what reaction do they have to the different animals they come into contact with, and how do they care for their young? When it comes to cetology, the answers are not always easy to find, and challenges do arise. One of the biggest challenges is their lack of time spent on the surface. These creatures only spend about 10% of their time there, and that only consists of breathing. Another problem that comes with the job is your near impossible task of tracking. With any land animal, you can track them using their prints or their scent or maybe even a trail of broken twigs. But if you are tracking a whale, you will have no such luck finding any of these. And if you do, please let me know what part of the ocean you are visiting. In closing, I hope you have a better understanding of cetology and some of its history, what is involved, and some of the challenges that may come along with it. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thank you all for your time.